Ladies and gentlemen, it is your high guy, your fly guy, the truth from the booth, B.I. Double, bringing you this week's edition of Mayhem, and we are sorry for the wait. We took a week off, gathered up a little bit of extra money, and we are bringing you this week's shows live from New Orleans, Louisiana. That's right, if everybody else is going to be there, HCW will be there as well. We are going live today. We are going live Thursday, and then we're going to enjoy the festivities for the rest of the weekend. But for now, as we get ready to kick this show off with tag team action, we do have an announcement. And that announcement is this: the Grove Street Goons were scheduled for a rematch for the World Tag Team Championship. But Star Trill has suffered an injury at Uprising Revenge. We don't know the severity of the injury at this point. It was neck and shoulder related. The only thing I know off the top of my head is nothing was broken. But as of right now, the Goons cannot have that rematch for the championship. So we will be running a number one contenders tag team invitational. We are kicking things off with two teams from Japan, as the Syndicate, Hyper Suzuki, and Akira take on the Tokyo Terrors of Matsumoto and Matsuda. And we will kick this week's Mayhem off in a fine fashion, as we know what these two teams are capable of. And the Syndicate gonna march their way down to the ring first. There will be 8 teams in this bracket. We will have at least one match per show. What I'm trying to say here. In the end, we will have our number one contenders to take on our new World Tag Team Champions of the underappreciated. They said from jump they were underappreciated and they would prove that they deserved it. And they did just that. Lots of new champions after Uprising, and it sucks we had to take a week off because we didn't get to talk about it. We will talk about it throughout the day today as we get things started. It's Matsuda running in on Akira. Catches him with that fireman's carry. Showtime in the feed, getting a look at who could possibly be the next number one contenders for those World Tag Team Championships. And Akira started off crazy with that rolling Frankensteiner. Now working on the arm. Tyrian DDT to the submission specialist Matsuda. Akira looking to fly early here. Perched up on the top rope, waiting for Matsuda to get to his feet. Goes for the spin kick. Matsuda catches him. Power bomb. Absolutely incredible strength from Matsuda. Dragging Akira to the Terror's corner. Tagging in the veteran Matsumoto. Former television / hybrid champion, as well as being former 4-time tag team champions with Matsuda. Akira back to his feet, rolls through, runs in, but Matsumoto does not have any of it. Whips him down with the snapmare. Stretches out that arm, drops those heavy bows. Continues to stomp on the arm. Setting him up, could be thinking vertical suplex here. Akira blocks with the arm. follows with the strike, runs in, arm wringer, takedown, Tyrion DDT. Quick combination of offense from Akira. Now looks to send Matsumoto into the syndicate corner. Not having it. Up kick stops Akira right in his tracks with those back elbows there. Matsumoto ducks the clothesline. Matsumoto in the wrong side of town. Diving fist drop. It's Matsumoto who whips Akira into the terror's corner, looking for some double team offense. Akira off the ropes, drop toe hold, elbow drop to the lower back. But Akira able to dive through with that tag. Suzuki runs in with the drop kick. There's a heel kick. And another drop kick. Suzuki on fire right now. Flurry of strikes now ascending to that top rope. Could have the same thing in mind as Akira. There's that spin kick. Caught him in the back of the head. Can't catch him if you can't see him. Suzuki took a weird bounce off that kick. Matsuda still down. Suzuki now has him up on the shoulders. Jams him neck first into the syndicate corner. Matsuda back up, butterflies those arms into the suplex. Setting Akira exactly where he needs him to be so he can tag Matsumoto back into this match. Great teamwork so far from both teams. Matsumoto jams that knee into the midsection, but Hyper Suzuki looking to keep things on his side. Snapmare goes for the drop kick. Matsumoto out of the way. Zez press raining the right hands. Just jamming the arm off the mat. Rolls through with that perfect neck snap. Eats a back elbow from Suzuki. Now Suzuki with the butterfly, this time into Tiger Bomb. Tag back into Akira now. Great teamwork so far, quick tags. Two teams that know each other very well. As the proteges of Wizard look to pick up a victory here tonight. This time goes for the crossbody into the cover. Did not want to risk that spinning heel kick again. Matsumoto now whipped into the syndicate corner, but again, able to reverse his way out of it. Now pillar to post. Would be looking for some double team action of their own. Assisted high crossbody. Matsuda dropping the weight across the chest of Akira, follows it with an elbow drop. Matsuda to the outside, thinking springboard. No, instead slingshots up and over with the leg drop, brother. Well, for Tyrion DDT of his own, Akira not having it. Buries the knee into the midsection, follows it with space. Tornado Ogawa. Tags in Suzuki, who just stomps the face of Matsuda. And a stiff kick to the lower back. Nothing pretty about that exchange. And setting him up for that hyper combo. Fans here in New Orleans on their feet for Suzuki. Matsuda doing all he can, snaps off a quick jawbreaker. Big right hand turns him around. Standing switch though. Suzuki kicks out the knees. Sends him into the corner. Would be looking for that strike combination. Into the corner. Knee and enziguri combo. Wraps him up into the Northern Lights. Bridges for Iceman. Even hooks a leg. And the Syndicate pull off a quick victory here tonight. moving on in this tag team invitational. I don't know what they call that combination, but it is beautiful. As we see some of the highlights from this match. There you see that rocket launcher crossbody. And the end of the combination. Iceman would be so proud. Look at this. Not only does he bridge into the pin, hooks the leg off the Northern Lights. And Matsumoto a step slow, getting himself in the ring. The Syndicate moving on. We will not be announcing any of the teams. You will have to tune in week after week to find out exactly who is in the tournament and find out exactly who will move on to the next round to take on the Syndicate. But right now, Syndicate standing tall as we get ready for our next match of the evening. Two former rivals in the ultra-violent division going one-on-one here tonight. As former champion, yes, you heard that correctly, former champion Iceman, the ultra-violence tour, the reunion tour has ended a bit early as Dante Ripley of Project Mayhem was able to take that belt away from GOAT number 2. Now standing in front of the Iceman is another former ultra-violent champion, Fergal Flynn. Had that title earlier this year, cashed it in for a shot at that world championship held by Showtime at the time. Was unsuccessful, excuse me. Now these two men looking to get back in the good graces of management. Who will take on Dante Ripley? A win here will definitely help solidify either man's case. As we are set here. As we await the entrance of the former champion, the Merch Messiah. Fergal Flynn is in the building. Still rocking the highest selling shirt in HCW history. And Iceman in the building. Looking ready for action here against an old foe. Iceman, very serious look on his face here tonight. These two have put on classics in the past. Will tonight be yet another time for them? Bell rings, we get it started. And we are kicking things off quickly. Delayed vertical suplex from Fergal Flynn. Flynn knows a win over the former champion can only do good things for his upward trajectory, as he sits him down again with another vertical. Working on the lower back of Iceman, which was put to test in that match against Dante Ripley. Sends him off the ropes. Big spine buster there from Flynn. Iceman fighting from the ground, punches the gut, tries to get back to his feet. Now looks to take advantage of the situation. Vertical suplex of his own. No, sits it out into a gourd buster. Iceman picks the ankle, rolls through, tries to snap that knee. Knows he's going to have to stick and move against the much stronger Flynn here. Flynn will have the striking advantage. And as I say, that big up kick. You know, Iceman with the experience edge and all-around better wrestling. But can he stand up to the brute strength? As he walks in, gets caught. Thankfully able to knee escape his way out of that backbreaker. As I said, that lower back is hurting. Drive-by neckbreaker into the stomp. Now a shining apprentice. Iceman going old school here. Making Flynn feel some of the same pain. Drops the elbow to the lower back. Sends him over those ropes. That big right hand puts Flynn on the floor. But there's Dante Ripley. Iceman sees Ripley, T-bone suplex. Iceman completely turning his attention away from Flynn here. Goes for the gut buster, but Ripley falls, DDT. And this match will be a no contest, as Ripley ran down and put the paws on Iceman. Not done between those two. As we move on to the women's division, Rachel Witters, a.k.a. Rachel Street, going one-on-one with Masaki here. Two women who have that women's championship in their sights. Trying to pick up a little bit of momentum. They know wins and losses matter here in HCW. And they also know that Supernova Pros Valerie Savage, your women's champion, is always looking for competition. As we get set for this matchup here on Mayhem. Rachel Street making her way to the ring. Grove Street Goon representative. As we await the entrance of Masaki here tonight. Masaki dancing her way into this ring. The calm before the storm, because once that bell rings, it will be nothing but destruction. Rachel Street one-on-one with Masaki here. Handshake, great sign of sportsmanship between these two up-and-comers. The bell rings, this match gets started. I'm gonna lock up. Masaki gonna back Rachel into that corner. Ref gonna look for a break here. Clean break from both women. They lock up yet again. Rachel grabs a hold of the side headlock, transitions into a top wrist lock, sweeps out that back leg. Masaki with that quick little smile, she knows she got her with that exchange. Rachel now sends Masaki off the ropes, pops up for the Rana. Rachel has been training hard non-stop since her debut here in HCW. Snap suplex on Masaki. Working with the former multiple-time world champion Showtime, as well as taking a little bit of time out of her schedule to go down to the Silver Dragon Dojo. Right now, in the early stages of this match, she is dominating Masaki. Goes for that kick. Masaki rolls out of the way and runs in with a drop kick. Follows it with a round kick. I don't know if you want to get into the striking game with a Yamamoto. Sends her off the ropes. Go behind. Snaps off that German suplex. Saki now picking apart the body. Pulls Rachel back to her feet. Snaps off that nasty forearm. Arm-wringer takedown. Rolls through, knees to the left arm. Going for the slam. Rachel, though, able to slide over the shoulders. She's a little taller, had that momentum. Old school flying head scissors. Definitely been working with the old man in the dojo. Now butterflies the arms into the backbreaker. Wasting little time here looking to take out Masaki, but she catches the kick, rolls through with a heel kick. Again, the striking game of Masaki, second to none in the women's division. Masaki goes for a kick, but it's Rachel with the takedown. Now into a single leg crab. Both women going for big shots early. Saki able to roll onto her back with the up kick, boot Rachel away. Both women have missed their big shots. Now we are back to square one as Rachel gets hung up on the top rope. Saki with that drop kick as soon as Rachel gets to her knee. Both boots right to the temple. Masaki absolutely on point with those precision strikes. Oh, vertical suplex hanging Rachel's legs up on the top rope. Another big shot, but that one blocked. Rachel catches the kick. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Butterflies those arms one more time. Looks to turn it into the backbreaker. Notice Rachel not exactly running in this time. Taking her time. Slowing herself down. She grinds the face of Masaki into the mat. Elbow drops the spine. Falls into the first cover of this match. And Masaki able to kick out at 2, but things not looking good for the youngest Yamamoto. Rachel catches the kick. Butterflies, sits her down with that lung blower. This could be huge for Rachel as she hooks the leg. And Rachel Street picks up the biggest victory of her career. You see both women catching the kicks that usually set up that big move. The match would continue. You did miss a little bit of mayhem. But right there, butterfly lung blower. And it is all over after that, driving every bit of oxygen out of the body of Masaki. You see a very deep hook of the leg. As Rachel celebrates, she knows what this victory can mean for her in the future. Supernova in the building. And Rachel winners. You can see the emotion in her eyes. She knows how important this match is. She knows that that victory could be the first of many. Momentum playing a huge factor here in HCW. Speaking of a huge factor here in HCW, the divide between Victor Black and the Fallen looks to be far from over, as Victor Black has demanded a match against Superstar here tonight. And management was able to do him one better. He said over the next 4 weeks, there will be a best-of-3 series between Victor Black and Superstar. The winner of that series will get a shot at the World Championship at our next pay-per-view, Uprising Triple Threat. Will Victor Black get the first win here, or will Superstar continue his winning ways? Seems like ever since Victor Black was kicked out of the Fallen, Superstar is on another level. Can he continue that here tonight? Or does Victor Black get a measure of revenge? We find out next. And it looks like Victor's not going to get a chance. As Superstar starts the assault early. Sliding elbow drop to the rib cage there. This is not the first time. Victor Black needs to learn to watch his back on that entrance. And Superstar stomping away at the knees now. Beautiful drop kick, but Victor Black's spine just bending on the apron.
The hardest part of the ring.
Superstar begs him to come in. The bell rings. And we are going live with this one. Superstar looking for his first suplex. Victor not having it. Instead, it's Victor with the first as he rolls through with that belly to back. It's a jawbreaker from Superstar. Runs in with the drop kick yet again. Victor Black finally getting a chance to get that vest off. Now going to work. Perfect counter there from Superstar. He barred the arm, drove the knee into the sternum, follows it with that exploder. Suplex counter at one early. As he waits for Victor Black to get to his feet. Diving missile drop kick right to the chest. To quote Chip Stackworth. Victor up on the shoulders now. Superstar with that good old-fashioned Oklahoma stampede. Looking for suplex number 2, deadlift. Into the gut wrench. Superstar feeling himself here tonight off that quick sneak attack. Waits for Victor Black to get to his feet one more time. Runs right into the boot. Superstar now just raining those right hands. As I said in pre-match, there is just a different side of aggression right now with Superstar in the lead of the Fallen. With vertical suplex, make it 3. Now falls into the cover. Victor Black kicking out at 2, not having it. Victor though on the way up, arm wringer takedown. Pulls off. Big blackout curb stomp. Stiff shot to the spine. Victor Black feeling it now. He looks to get himself back into this matchup. There's a clothesline from Victor as he runs through Superstar with the second. Ducks the clothesline from Superstar. Tilts a world backbreaker. Now looking to set up. Darkness falls. Spikes Superstar right on his head. Looks the leg in the cover. Quick kick out from Superstar as he has taken little damage in this matchup. Superstar looking, Victor Black looking to end Superstar here. Has him hooked with the blackout. There's the body scissors. Center of the ring. Nowhere for Superstar to go. He's going to have to fight out if he wants to survive here. And he does. Able to break that grip of Victor Black. Very few people have done it. Victor staying on the offensive with that free fall elbow drop into the cover. Superstar rolls that shoulder, but not much behind the kick out. Victor Black playing to the crowd a little bit, something very uncharacteristic. Needs to stay on Superstar here while he has him. Big clubbing blow. Superstar blocks the second, answers back with a forearm. Catches him, bear hug, sends him overhead with the belly to belly. That's 4. And this time it's Victor kicking out at 1. Superstar has him locked. Flash forward. And now it's Superstar who wants to play to the crowd, to a chorus of boos here. Victor to his feet, runs into the right hand, not where you want to be, as he's hooked and set for a Superstar suplex into the cover. That's got to be it. And Superstar goes up 1-0 in this best of 3 series. Victor Black making a comeback but could not get it done. There's that free fall elbow drop after the blackout. Thought he had the match here. But Superstar on an entirely different level this season. It's looking like the old Supes. He hooked him with that flash forward. Would finish it off with a Superstar suplex. Superstar knows he is 1 win away from a World Heavyweight Championship match. Oh, F Soups. It continues. As does this show, which unnecessarily short here. This is Dante Ripley with the attack on Iceman. As we are set here for our main event. 2 members of the Goons, your former heavyweight champion of the world, Showtime, teaming with Big D, Large Dorian if you will, to take on new world heavyweight champion Damian Fuerte. And a partner of his choosing, and he chose Bake. I gotta say, that is not a bad choice. That is a good point. Showtime with those gorilla position tweets. Showtime and Dorian are undefeated in tag team action here. But standing across the ring from them is the current World Heavyweight Champion and a man who has taken both Showtime and Dorian to the limit and picked up victories against them. Coincidentally, also had an amazing rivalry with Damian Fuerte in the early days of High Class Wrestling. Mutual respect between Fuerte and Bake. That group pack mentality of Showtime and Dorian. Everybody would have picked Wizard. But I had a conversation with Fuerte, and he said the reason he went with Bake is he needed somebody with some size to help negate Dorian here in this tag team match. Showtime backing up, giving Dorian the spotlight here. Showtime's late because he's always sending those tweets. See what I'm saying? Those last minute tweets. Has to get him in, man. He always runs down. He makes it. And the beast from the Berg making his way down to the ring. It has not been the season he wanted. Bake suffering lots of losses, not gaining any championships here in these first couple months. I believe it's starting to get to him. Possible. It's possible. As Bake is traveling all over the triad right now. But one man who's not doing much traveling is your new world heavyweight champion. The half-dead legend Damian Fuerte busting out some new gear here tonight. Well, some new colors, same gear. And longtime HCW fans will remember that light blue gear from his early years. Traded in the lime green for the red to keep a little bit of the old school. And Showtime's kryptonite. Fuerte making his way down to the ring. The champion is in the building. Showtime jaw-jacking with a fan in the front row, pointing at Damian Fuerte. I picture him and just screaming in Eric Killmonger's voice, "This is your king." Showtime on the outside. Is Dorian going to start things off with Bake here? Bake runs in with that signature DDT. Showtime not taking off the vest here. Seated drop kick from Large Dorian. Hashtag 305 Live. Bake rolls through, runs in another DDT. As I said, Fuerte said he wanted somebody to help negate the size. Bake is a big man, but still looks small next to Dorian. Dorian going to take himself to the outside, tag in the former world champion. It's so weird to say. Expect that mistake a lot. Feeling what show idea now? Showtime. That wizard special. Preceded by the reverse DDT. Fuerte begging for a tag, wants to get in here. Showtime looks him right in the face. Springboard. 305 Live. Dorian said he is making a 305 Live t-shirt. I could think of a couple Supernova guys that would fit with 305. As Bake dives in for the tag. It is champion versus former champion now. Fuerte runs in with that heel kick. Follows it with that running forearm. And an axe handle before Showtime can get to his feet. Seated drop kick from the second rope. Fuerte sees that Showtime wants the tag instead. Ties him up and jams those knees down into the mat. Fuerte off the ropes, leg drop, brother. Showtime able to roll himself out of the way, now sends the champion into the goons corner. Sets Fuerte up on the top rope. Follows up, outside in with that Astro scissors whip. Now exposing that turnbuckle. That's what came back to haunt him in his title match at Uprising. And a headlock driver spikes the champion. Yeah, never forget he exposed that turnbuckle, but Fuerte would send him spine first into it, leading to a new world champion. Fuerte back to his feet. Arm breaker on the big man, goes for the slam, too much weight. Dorian slides over the shoulders into a reverse DDT of his own. Now just grabbing hold of the trapezius muscle. Now looking to put the pressure on the new champion, as I'm sure Showtime gave him marching orders here. Stretching him back with that colossal clutch. Fuerte able to pick the ankles. Now back to his feet, drops the elbow. Sends Dorian back into the corner. Hoodie Mello. Beautiful slingshot into the forearm. Bake with the elbow drop. Bake almost at 305 Live at this point. Bake now sets him up. There's those nasty cross faces. Sends Dorian back into the corner, looking for more double teams. Dorian not having it, fights his way out, but Bake buries the knee. Dorian, no. Big right hand, gonna follow it up with a jackknife. Plants Bake in his own corner. A stomp for good measure before tagging in the former champion. Showtime ascends to that top rope. Beautiful knee drop into the cover. Bake able to kick out at 2. Fuerte knows he had it. Didn't rush his way in. Back body drop, but on the way up, Showtime sweeping the leg like the Cobra Kai Dojo. Pulls Bake back to the goon side of the ring, tags in Dorian. Dorian now off the mount. Big right hands to the face of Bake. It's a little overzealous, runs in, eats an arm drag. Bake, another DDT, spikes Dorian. We know Fuerte has strength, but can he get Dorian up for a Demon Horns if the situation arises? That I am not 100% sure of. Right now, just working on the neck. Dorian from the ground blocks the punch, spawns back with one of his own, but Fuerte using the speed, runs in, sends him over the ropes, and a forearm puts him on the floor. Fuerte gonna follow the big man out. But instead, Dorian back to his feet, sends Fuerte into the ring, rolls in himself. Fuerte able to escape. Now going for it. Has him hooked for a Demon's Talon. Too close to the corner, does not go for the pin. Instead, gonna have to drag him into the center. Now turns him around, close to Bake, into the cover. Dorian escapes at 2. Fuerte plants that drop kick between the shoulder blades. Now looking to set it up. He has him up. Spikes him with Demon Horns. Bake liking what he sees. Fuerte pulls him away. Showtime in, breaks up that pin. DDT from Bake to Showtime. The Goons are down. Bake and Fuerte standing tall. Fuerte goes to the outside. Looks right at Showtime. Thought he was thinking springboard shooting star for a minute. Instead, springboard clothesline takes Dorian down. Again, Showtime begging for the tag. And this time it's Dorian's knees jammed into the mat. Fuerte, an absolute beast when it comes to stopping that tag here in this match. Now going back to work on the neck of Dorian. Would be looking for it one more time. But again, Dorian from the ground, still almost as tall as Fuerte, by the way. Gut punch. Fuerte going for the DDT, but eats a back body drop. Dorian needs to tag out of this matchup, get Showtime back in. As he plants Fuerte's face onto the right knee. Runs through Fuerte. Big man getting moving. Set into the corner. Hip attack, now off the ropes, short spear. Left laying in the one place you don't want to be. Picking up speed. Big body splash. Hashtag 305 Live. Now looking to set up that huge slam. Plants the champion into the cover. Bake runs in, takes out the ref. You gotta do what you gotta do. But eats a Wizard Special 2.0 from Showtime. Referee down. Showtime to the outside, looking to take Bake out of the equation. Dorian splits the upright, stomps the guts. Ref still down. He took a big shot from Bake. Fuerte able to stop the momentum with the knee, goes for the slam, but again, Dorian too big. Set into the corner. Dorian runs in, eats a spin kick and a roundhouse. Fuerte could not stop the tag this time. Showtime brought back in, goes for the forearm. Blocked by Fuerte. Butterflies the arms into the suplex. Fuerte violates Wizard rule. Worked out for him in the long run. Pair of forearms, follows it up with a Tanahashi takedown. Fuerte to the outside, springboard shooting star. A move that Showtime took from his moveset. Showtime jams him up with that quick jawbreaker, but walks into a forearm. Fuerte gets that strike blocked, and Showtime responds with a forearm of his own, then a side effect into the cover. Fuerte able to kick out at 2. This match continues. Wizard Special. Showtime to the outside. Thought he was going to go for it again. Instead, eyes him up, springboards in with the bipolar coaster. Tags into Bake. Showtime looked like he was setting up that super kick, but instead eats a clothesline. A kitchen sink knee and another clothesline. And if I know Bake, I know what's next. Steel City Lariat flattens the former champion. Fuerte down on the outside. Dorian sucking wind on the apron and a Bake crusher. Steve Taylor owes Bake $20 as both men are down. Nobody in a good way in this tag team match. Showtime goes to the ropes to pull himself up. Bake had nothing left, just caught the bait crusher on the way down. Side effect there from Showtime into the cover. Bake able to kick out at 2. But that's not where you want to be. Short super kick, no, blocked by Bake. Nasty backbreaker. To set him up. Vertical suplex from the big man. Bake going up top. Showtime too close. Hits the fat guy moonsault. And Dorian knew he had it covered. Dorian and Fuerte both there ready. And Showtime able to kick out of the fat guy moonsault. Crooked moonsault. Whatever you want to call it. Showtime fighting from the ground. Up and down, old school head scissors. We saw that same move from Rachel Street earlier tonight. And that, my friends, is where she got it from. Dorian off the ropes, takes Fuerte down, drops the axe handle on Bake. Going for the belly to belly. Bake boxes the ears. Goes low with that boot. Both men swing wildly and miss. Bake hits the second. Short suplex on the big man. And a Steel City Lariat turns Dorian inside out. Bake has him up on the shoulders, thinking Fat Boy combo. Got all of it. Into the cover. And Dorian able to kick out at 2.9. We have a chicken wing. Bake in the corner, hanging back, catching his breath. Talking to Fuerte. Bake just shoves the ref down. He stiff-armed him like a running back. Fat guy moonsault. Guess the ref should have got out of the way faster. Into the cover. Ref slow to get down off that stiff arm. Gave Showtime plenty of time to get in there to break it up. And a spinning Baker bomb for his troubles. Dorian reverses the whip, sends Bake to the outside, but Bake on the way in with the forearm. Fat guy super kick. Dorian is dead weight. Bake cannot drag him. Now finally able to move him a bit. Tags Fuerte back into the matchup. Fuerte playing to the crowd heavy right now as Showtime down on the outside off the spinning Baker bomb. And Fuerte looking to end it all here. Up on the shoulders one more time. Demon horns. Diving splash out of the corner. Dorian busted open. He is an absolute bloody mess right now, but still fighting back. Going for the slam. Fuerte able to block. That neck breaker floats over into the cover. Showtime able to get there and break it up one more time. Bake drops the elbow to the chest of the former champion. Tyrion DDT. Dorian with an armbringer takedown. Needs the tag out of this matchup. I don't know how he can see through that blood. Knockout right hand from Dorian. Now off the ropes. Big splash to the champion. Into the cover. Bake there to break it up at the last second. Gives Fuerte a little time to get to his feet. Fuerte tagging Bake back into this matchup. Seen a lot of lariats. No man get out of here in this match. But another spinning Baker bomb. Go for the belly to belly. Dorian rakes the eyes. Has him up. Sits him down with the slam into the cover. Showtime there to stop Fuerte, but Bake able to kick out. This thing continues. This time it's Dorian going for the belly to belly. Bake with the bionic elbow. Bake sent into the corner. Dorian follows him up. Snake eyes. Finally tags Showtime back into this matchup. Maybe he can wipe some of that blood off his face. Showtime hits the taunt. Got 2 words for Bake. Shotgun boot. Bake with a drop toe hold. Showtime there. Armbringer takedown. Showtime waits for Bake to get back to his feet. Axe handle drops him. Going for a DDT. Bake rolls his way out into a Russian leg sweep. Quick cover. Showtime kicking out at 2. What an amazing main event we have here tonight. Steel City Lariat did not get all of it. Bake gonna follow it up with those cross faces. As I said, did not get all of the Lariat. Showtime there waiting on him. Bake close to the Goon's corner. Snapmare into the boot. Tags Dorian back into the match. Showtime and Dorian's streak of wins in jeopardy here tonight. As Dorian goes for the splash. Bake moves out of the way. Bake goes for the slam, but Dorian stuffs it with the knee. Looking to get some payback for that spinning Baker bomb earlier. Another jackknife. He looks to pull Bake back to his feet. Now jamming those knuckles into the temple. Shot from Bake on the way back up. Looking for a man get out of here. Swings the big man out. Shoots the half into the cover. And Showtime there to break it up. Corner, Bake follows him up with the clothesline. Has the big man up on the shoulders. Hangs him up on the top rope. And Bake finally gets that belly to Baker suplex. Follows it up with that modified gut wrench. Goes to his feet, but no, Dorian with that takedown. Big right hand block. Bake responds with a forearm. There for the suplex. Dorian, punch to the gut, gets him out of it. There's a spine buster. Pulls Bake away from the corner. Stomps all that weight right into the breadbasket. Knockout right hand. Bake with the reversal, sends him into the corner, looking for double team offense. Dorian not having it, takes Fuerte down. Sends Bake in, but pulls him back to the backbreaker. I'd have just let him go into the exposed turnbuckle. Showtime into the match again. There's that standing moonsault. Pulls Bake back to his feet. Sends him in the opposite corner, but eats a back elbow for his trouble. Bake going for it again. Spinning Baker bomb, this time with the cover. Showtime able to grab that bottom rope. Playing Showtime in the corner, now bouncing his head like a basketball. As this main event continues. Bake up on the shoulders. Showtime hangs him up on the top rope. Looks like Showtime busted open. Tags Dorian back into the match. Now deadlift Bake. Hangs him, gut wrench suplex. Everybody pulling out their best shots here. It's blood now pouring from the foreheads of both of the goons. Dorian trying to catch a breather here. Bake is down. I don't know why he is not going for the cover. Instead waits for Bake to get up a little bit, stomps him, runs through with the splash. Military press into the slam. Dorian looking to end it here. But Bake catches it with the arm drag. Big forearm strike. But Bake back body drop to the floor. Showtime tagged into the match now. The ref begins the count. Bake fights back with a headbutt. Runs in with the DDT on Showtime. And Dorian right there. These two now beating the hell out of each other. Dorian catches the kick, elbows the knee. Big right hand. Right back to that deadlift. Gut wrench suplex. Dorian sends Bake back into the ring. Big boot to the side of the head. Showtime back in. Showtime. Those Kawada kicks. Shades of Wizard there. It looks like Bake was busted open off that right hand, possibly from Dorian. 3 of the 4 men in this match busted open. Fuerte the only one unscathed. And Showtime caught with a man. Get out of here. Bake pulls him away from those ropes. Shoots the half, hooks the leg. And Bake and Fuerte pick up a victory and end the streak of tag team wins for Dorian and Showtime. Amazing main event tag match. There's the springboard shooting star from about 20 minutes ago. Steel City Lariat. And these two former enemies turned friends over the years pick up victory. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a main event. As we get ready for the biggest weekend in pro wrestling, we are here in New Orleans. We are here for one more show this Thursday. So, for all the boys and girls in the back, everybody watching around the world and in this arena here tonight, for Showtime and Dorian, but more importantly, Bake and the world champion Fuerte, I have been your high guy. Yes, indeed, your fly guy. The truth from the booth. B.I. Double signing off. See you on Thursday for Throwdown.